They came into the arena earlier on. And it's the Suns to start out. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Paul, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And, Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
Now here's Booker. And there's the pass to Ayton. Here's Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Now here's Morant. Bane sets the screen for Morant. Jackson has the open look. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Durant, and finished off by KD.
And you look at KD just attacking with authority.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Morant, following the basket by Chris Paul. Outside Jackson. Paying for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Putting on a clinic tonight, Durant can use either hand to break you down off the dribble.
On the wing, Bane. Off target with his 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Bane. Booker in the corner. Ayton a screen on Brooks. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Payne for 3. And the 3-ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
No good on the second free throw. The Suns leading. Payne with it. He's picked up by Morant. Payne passes to Durant. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. 5 on the clock to the inside. No good that time. Adams, some nice D. Memphis is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Brooks outside. Memphis moving it around. Morant kicks to Jackson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Suns have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Booker dishes to KD. On the jam by Kevin Durant.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Morant scanning the floor. He feeds it to Jackson. Out to Morant from outside the arc. Payne grabs the board. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ball with the bucket.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Now here's Morant. Kick out to Adams. Brooks with no one around. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun Houston team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. There's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. And here's Morant after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Morant with it, working on Payne. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Booker in the post. Brooks covering. Ayton kicks to Durant. Ayton a screen on Jackson. And it's Durant missing. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant drives in. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Up top, Morant. Payne covering. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Payne passes to Paul. Durant wide open. He fires on the 3 off target. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for Memphis. 4-point game. Brooks with the bucket.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. And Adams sends it back. They retain possession. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Jackson, beyond the arc. Second chance shot, outside Bane. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck with deep here. It's just not his height.
Booker against Adams. And Booker kicks to KD. Kicks it out to Paul. 5 to shoot. And Phoenix turns it over again.
Memphis ball.
Memphis trailing here. Morant dishes to Jackson. Offline with his three. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Payne passes to Ayton. Launches a three. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Ayton. KD's got 9.
Such a reliable shooting option. KD, the guy on the floor, you'll want him with the ball to make plays like that.
And it's good for 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by John Morant. Now Paul. 11 points in the game. And there's the feed to Durant. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Athleticism and soft hands. Just a couple reasons why Durant is so lethal rolling off the screen.
Jackson with the screen. It's Morant with the drop. Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got 11 points in the quarter.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Ayton sets the pick for Durant. Back to Paul. And the rejection by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Booker outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Memphis out in front. They lead by 3.
The Grizzlies, 31.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Booker. Chris Paul is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. With 3, Booker. The Grizzlies pull it in. Payne's got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant. Oh!
Man, fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Payne inside the three-point line. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 9 points. Takes it inside, and he comes up with the deuce. Ayton's got his first 2 points.
How about Ayton just gliding to the rim with that 7'1" frame?
Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Brooks. A 3-ball. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Brooks has got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis. Here's Paul. And the rejection by Jackson. On the wing, Booker. Brooks covering. Pass to Payne. 6 to shoot. Paul kicks to Ayton. Pings the shot with nobody near him. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Ayton showing it could be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
And finished off by Morant.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Paul passes to Booker. Over Brooks. No good from Booker.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And then Morant slams it in.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Morant.
Ooh. Okay.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Brooks against Booker. KD sets the pick for Booker. Here's Payne. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Morant kicks to Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. So he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Ross is checked in for the Suns.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one.
Put that bucket in no time at all. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Brooks, left side. Outside Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Morant. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Morant kicks to Bane.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he's good on the second.
Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch.
Here's Morant. The shot's good. Morant's got 31.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks beat that pest on this end.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle.
KD, one of those guys who will go down on the list of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
Morant passes to Jackson. Out to Morant from the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Booker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Durant finds Booker. Paul outside. Ross on the wing. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Ross passes to Paul with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, so Chris Paul beats you off the dribble. We've said that a million times. And draws contact. We've said that a million times.
And Paul drills both of them.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And Jackson gets it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Suns trail by 11. He kicks to Booker. Ayton a screen on Brooks. Pass to KD. 6 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
Payne, he's checked in for Ross. And so he hits both. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Paul surveying the floor. No good on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Adams, and the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's foul number 2 for him. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Luke Kennard.
Jackson against Durant. Kennard for 3. It doesn't go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. For 3. And the Suns miss again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Kennard for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker against Kennard. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. 3-pointer, Brooks, and he's good on the 3-ball. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Phoenix making some changes. Landale's checked in. And Okogie subbed in for Booker. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Going inside for 3, Durant. That shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 14. No one covering.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
There's There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Durant. Three-pointer.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Here's Landale. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Ross passes to Landale. There's the pass to Okogie. There's a good screen. Off target with that shot. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I smack clowns with mad style.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying. To lock it. Get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Powell in at the 1. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And it's Warren missing.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's George. It's good.
The focus, the balance. George doesn't back down from converting these challenging buckets.
And it's Phoenix's ball. 4-point game. Pass to Durant. Ayton with a screen. Durant, the pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Paul George.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Oh, sweet move. That's good from Durant on the assist by Paul.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
The Suns on offense. Durant, no good. George outside. And the jam by George.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Paul passes to Durant. Fade away. Paul George pulls it in.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And he converts the layup. George has got 6.
He can do damage from just about anywhere on the floor. When you let George get position inside like that, he's guaranteed to finish.
Now here's Durant. Warren up top. Back to Durant. From the wing, Durant with another miss. The Clippers in the lead. And out of bounds, the Suns will take it. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Powell against Paul. Pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From deep. He can't get that one to fall. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's George. Oh, denied by Durant.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
1:46 left in the first. And Powell with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. To the inside, Covington. And the jam by Covington.
The vertical of Covington paying dividends. Fantastic job leaping up to slam it down.
Durant, the pass to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. George with it. Warren covering. Shoots. Out to Leonard. Covington, a screen on Booker. Leonard can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. Now here's Durant. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Durant's got his second basket on the night.
This is how smart Durant is, able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
George passes to Plumlee, and they pick up 2.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Paul finds Booker. Inside. Now here's Paul. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Powell with it. Ayton with the defensive effort. Outside Paul. Takes the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. The Clippers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Here's Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Warren, covered by Covington. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Clock at 6. Ayton, a screen on George. Here's Booker. The kick to Durant. Going inside. An easy 2 on the layup. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Out to Covington. This one for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Paul against Powell. Outside Paul. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Pass to George. Knocked loose.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
That's good from Durant on the assist by Paul. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Doesn't it just look like he's gliding down the floor? Durant in transition is just beautiful art.
George with it. Warren covering. And the jam by George.
That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Pass to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Covington. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and roll.
Here's George. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And here's Durant. Puts up a three. Warren against Covington. Back to Booker. To the paint. Second chance effort. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 4 rebounds now. Plumlee down low. He's guarded by Paul. And the basket by Plumlee. He has 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Up top, Paul. On the wing, Durant. The wide open shot is on the money. Durant's got 12 points.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Powell passes to Covington. Pass to Plumlee. It's stolen by Warren. Outside Booker. And there's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Leonard with the ball. Warren covering. Paul against Powell. George outside. Three-pointer. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And this is what makes George a star. His confidence rising and firing off the catch.
Now Paul. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Here's Okogie. Here's Baisley. He got it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's... Thanks very much, Allie.
Your son, 24. The Clippers, 27.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, it's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point. Here's Highland. Batum with a screen on Payne. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Baisley. Pass to Okogie. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Mann. Down low. Zubac. Oh, he misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Okogie. Sinks it from distance.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Pass to Highland. 4-3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Outside Payne. For the lead. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Gordon, the pass to Batum. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's Landale. Here's Okogie. 5 to shoot. And here's Payne outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skill. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
Now here's Ross. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Okogie. Here's Baisley, guarded by Batum. From the elbow, Baisley misses. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Blocked! Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession. Stolen by Ross. Here's Landale, guarded by Batum.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Pass to Baisley. Outside Payne. Okogie on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Driving inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. 2nd team foul.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:46 left in the 3rd quarter. Batum with a screen on Payne. Batum outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Okogie. Here's Landale. Back to Okogie. Outside Payne. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Highland, looking for his first basket still in this one. There's the triple. Offensive board. Pass to Gordon. Second chance shot. Zubac. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Outside Ross. To the middle. Here's Landale. Great D that time from Zubac. The Clippers in the lead. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Highland, defended by Payne. To the inside. Here's Batum. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now here's Payne. 3-pointer. Zubac with the steal. To the paint. Just 3 on the clock. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just...
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Out to Powell. Fires from deep. Just 3 to shoot. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game. Warren finds Paul. Back to Warren. Pass to Paul. And here's Ayton. He's checked by Plumlee. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
When Ayton goes up from in there, you can contest the shot, but you really can't stop it.
Offensive rebound. Out to Leonard. And the Clippers miss again. The Suns trailing. On the wing, Durant. Leonard defending. Outside Durant. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Clippers making a switch here. Zubats checked in. On defense, the Clippers. They set the screen. Booker for 3. It's kept alive. The Clippers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Out to Covington. Fires the 3. And they get it back. Leonard against Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Just a big night for George so far. He always works so hard, but his game has been on a higher level here in this game.
Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Covington, a screen on Paul. Out to Leonard. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3.
In general, that's an important shot for Kawhi. When the threes are dropping, it rounds out his entire game.
Booker for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Covington's got 5 rebounds tonight. Powell finds Covington. Zubats with a screen on Warren. Here's George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on T.J. Warren.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
Plumlee's checked in for Zubats.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. Hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside for Booker. Another shot. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now. Leonard for 3. It's not going to go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:57 left in the 4th. Down low and stolen by Covington.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 11. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Booker against George.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers. George hits them both. 1:20 left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Covington, a screen on Booker. Outside Covington. Launches it. Knocks down the long J.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Clippers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paul George.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Powell's shot is off.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could, just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Now Los Angeles with it. Leonard outside. Plumlee with it. Back to Leonard. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is...
I smack clowns with mad style.
We are in. For a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Highland in at the point. Now Bane. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's George, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane with the screen on Leonard. Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
George passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got 6 points.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Outside, George. Plumlee with the screen. 4 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
The defense has zero clue on how to guard Paul George. A screen and roll genius. Fantastic at knowing when to pass.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant ramps it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here is Brooks. The Clippers getting the bucket. In the corner, it's Bane. Morant outside. Bane finds Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Teron Lou and I had a few minutes to share. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
All right, thank you, David. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Now, here is George. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Kicks it out to Covington. This one for 3, and they will call over the back on the play.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Highland. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Nobody near Leonard. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
Jackson, a screen on Leonard. Morant kicks to Adams. Outside, Bain. Brooks for three. And again, Memphis no good. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Highland. Misses the three. Morant against Plumlee. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
There's a screen by Covington. Short. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Drives to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
You got to love the penetration by Paul George. He's really quick on his feet, and the defense cannot handle him right now.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Here's Covington, and he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Clock at 2. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Well, you have to love an authoritative finish, and Mr. Covington leaves no doubt.
Jackson, a screen on Leonard. Morant passes to Bain. Brooks, left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Dylan Brooks.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Plumlee with a screen on Morant. Highland misses, and the Grizzlies leading by 3. Kick out to Adams, and it's Brooks in the corner. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Clippers trail by 3. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Leonard on the wing. Inside, George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint. Beautiful. Reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Plumlee with a screen on Morant. Powell kicks to Leonard. Pass to Plumlee. Shot clock at 5. And here's George for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
It's Powell on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Powell, that's good.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Morant outside. From deep. Plumlee with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Leonard finds Powell. Down low. Takes it out to Covington. Morant against Powell. Back to Leonard. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's George missing.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lean.
Bain against Covington. Outside, Bain for the 3. A shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Bain against George. Covington setting the pick for George. It's stolen by Adams. Stolen by George. And Leonard has it in the corner. To the middle. Here's Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Covington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 8. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Mann's checked in for the Clippers. 23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Brooks in the corner. It's good from long range. Brooks has got 11 points.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Leonard dishes to Covington. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... thank you, David. And folks...
Your Grizzlies, 27. The Clippers, 26.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. It's a one-point game. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Mann in at the 2 spot. Clippers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Right side, Leonard.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Jackson passes to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Clippers trail. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And Batum gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Batum's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Clippers. Adams with the screen on Leonard. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman.
It's a close game here in Memphis. Leonard inside. Brooks covering. Leonard looking over the floor. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. To the inside. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Batum a screen on Bane. Man can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Bane, no good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Leonard on the wing. Brooks covering. Leonard against Brooks. And the rejection by Jackson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his third foul of the game. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Here they come, man. Your Grizzlies Wizards, make some noise.
On defense, Memphis. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And a rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one's good. George.
Well, this is a problem for the defense right now because you've allowed Paul George to get comfortable. And when he's comfortable, he's unguardable.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And George with the stuff.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Passes it to Adams. And that one is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. To the paint. Outside for George. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant passes to Brooks. Here's Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Bane, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that goal streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
For Los Angeles, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
One of the things that's been said before, but it's so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Memphis. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Brooks misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Jackson up top. Adams in the corner. Outside, Bain to the wing on the left. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Excellent job reading the defense. Not content to go to that perimeter game. Paul George inside. Nice.
Morant dishes to Adams. Three-pointer, Brooks. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Clippers leading by 6. George, that's a 2-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies shooting reasonably well, 45%. Inside. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Highland. Outside Leonard. Plumlee with the screen. Leonard the pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Bain. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Back to Bain. Now the dish to Brooks. Clock at 4. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. To the middle. Kicks it out to Leonard. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Bain. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Outside Covington. George. And George able to finish. George has got 22.
Well, you see Paul George's activity coming to bear right there. The ability to get a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
Here's Morant. That one doesn't go. The Clippers go the other way with it. In the corner, George with it. He kicks it to Plumlee. And Leonard has it in the corner. No good on the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. Off the left rim and out. Los Angeles leading by 7. In the corner, George with it. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. The pass to Plumlee. On the wing, George sinks the 3-pointer. George has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Well, Paul George so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Morant against Leonard. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Off target at the rim. On deep. And another 3 for the Clippers.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big-time 3.
Outside, Bain. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Brooks from outside. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 8 now on the night. Picked off in midair. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Here's Highland. The shot by George, wide open. The three-pointer, no good. Outside Jackson. Now here's Morant. Guarded closely. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Adams. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Here's Highland. Outside, George. Lock at 6. George, double team. Highland passes to George. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A troop, David. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Devin Booker out there with Chris Paul. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the 3.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Now here's Morant. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Paul inside. And there's Ayton on the assist from Paul.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Now here's Durant. Outside Paul. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
And Morant drops them both. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And Durant with the big finish.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Booker against Morant. Outside Bane. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Ayton, a screen on Bane. Paul passes to Durant. Here's Booker. The 3. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Suns leading. Pass to Paul. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside for Brooks. Now here's Morant. A minute 53 left in the first. Brooks outside. The 3 is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul with it. Guarded by Morant. Paul passes to Booker. Down low. Warren. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for a nice dunk.
And it's Morant off the drive. Outside Bain. Ooh, Ayton with the block. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Booker. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brooks left side. And here's Bain. Jackson outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Here's Morant driving to the basket. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Warren with a screen on Brooks. Booker, the pass to Durant. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
He does not get the second one. The Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Warren, the pass to Durant. And he drops it in from the low post.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
The 3 from Bain. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And
the previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And after seeing it now in slow-mo, I definitely think he was late with it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top, up by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. We've got Chris Paul. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Ayton in at the center spot.
This is Adams' calling card, making his presence felt defensively.
Now Ayton. It's Warren on the wing. Outside Durant. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Stolen by Ayton. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Bain with it, and it's Paul picking him up from deep. Morant Durant pulls it in. Well, the Suns shooting around 50% in the game so far.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
6 to shoot. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Morant. He takes it in, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Here's Morant. No good on the shot. Ayton with the defensive effort. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Ball against Morant. Over to the left wing. Adams against Ayton to the paint. Durant. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a man a second late.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Count it.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Here's Booker. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And the basket by Bane.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Ball against Adams. Outside Warren. And here's Durant. He has 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
When Durant gets inside, 9 times out of 10, he's going to score or get fouled.
And both free throws good for Durant.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant, pass to Bane. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Warren. Here's Paul, guarded by Bane. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Brooks from outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Booker. Can't hit that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. From deep, Bane. Morant, the pass to Adams. Now here's Ayton. Warren with a screen on Adams. The 3 from Ayton. And the first half comes to a conclusion. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back.
20.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward.
I saw it. Wow. And he saw it. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Adams against Aiden. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. Baseline try. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks for the lead. Phoenix grabs the miss. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Here's Durant. Give him 8. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Booker against Brooks. Aiden with a screen. Brooks against Booker. It's Durant with a drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Offensively, once KD gets going, it's over. It's beautiful to watch.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Ball against Bane. Outside Durant. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
He's so polished. All Durant needs is a little airspace to get his shot off.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. And the 3 off target. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Paul. Stolen by Bane. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Phoenix calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. There's 1:54 left to play in the third quarter here. To the inside. Here's Landale. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Morant against Booker. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Outside Bane. Brooks from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside for Booker. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. This for the tie. And it's Brooks missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Durant inside. Brooks defending. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Bane. It's hauled in by the Suns. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Booker. There's a screen. Outside Durant. Takes it inside. Just 5 to shoot. And Ayton with the stuff.
They're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Chris Paul out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Landale in at the power forward. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
Brooks outside. Here's Bane. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Pass to Landale. Morant against Booker. Here's Ayton. Sinks that one from the post. And the Suns lead by 1.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. On the wing, Durant. Brooks defending. Back to Paul. Pass to Warren. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Brooks. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
The free throw dropped for Brooks.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Warren's got space. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Such a confident scorer. We've seen Warren go off for 50-plus in a game.
Bane against Warren. Jackson for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Paul. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Warren. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Ball against Jackson. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Booker. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter. Ayton, a screen on Bane. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Booker. Booker's got his fourth assist with that last one. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Booker against Morant. Pass to Durant. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
Jackson finds Brooks. The three from Bane. And Ayton pulls it down.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Inside, Durant. Crafty move. And it's in.
I mean, no hesitation in the clutch. Scoring the ball is second nature to KD.
Brooks a screen on Booker. Durant pass to Brooks. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. I love seeing Chris Paul come alive on these possessions. He's an exceptional shooter who does not back away in big moments.
And the free throw, no good. And here's Memphis. Here's Morant. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Booker, pass to Ayton.
Money! Clutch points from Ayton. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
Pass to Brooks. To the paint. Here's Adams. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And at the line, Paul looks cool and collected, like there isn't a lot riding on this trip.
Timeout called. Memphis. They trail by 3. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooks from outside. Can't get the 3 to fall. Outside Durant. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, the defense must avoid sending Durant to the line, especially when the game is this close.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Memphis calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Bane finds Morant. Fires for 3. So the Suns win it. And they barely squeezed out the win. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
clowns with mad style.
Focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Ayton. Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Booker in at the point guard position. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
KD passes to Warren. Here's Booker, and here's the drive.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
George against Paul. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Ayton a screen on Covington. Here's Warren, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You don't want to give T.J. Warren, who's a gifted scorer, that kind of positioning. You're just gifting him points.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
It's Durant on the wing. Kicks it out to Paul. And Covington sends it back.
The rejection. Covington, good job defensively.
Outside, George. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Covington, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now here's Booker to the inside. Warren. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You got to have great strength in this league to take that kind of contact and still score. T.J. Warren, strong.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. KD with it. Passes it to Paul. A 3. Plumlee with the rebound. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Here's George. Moves back up. Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Booker looking around. Durant down low. Leonard's there.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
Just 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it. Back to Ayton. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 4. It's Powell on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up. Couldn't give it the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
Now, here's Warren. He's got 5. It's hauled in by Zubats.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Sweet move, and Leonard with the lay-in. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
That's great touch from the swingman, as Kawhi knows that he can capitalize from that area, and he can get there anytime he wants.
Ball outside. Back to Booker. Outside Warren. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Zubats. Booker against George. And George with the stuff.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
Right side Durant. 4 seconds left. That shot missing. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubats. And it's Powell in at the 1. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Up the floor, Covington trying to break free. And there's Paul George on the assist from Covington. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Clippers leading by 8 on the wing, George. The pass to Covington. Three-pointer. Leonard. The putback, and it's put back in by Powell.
And how about Norman Powell getting in there, playing aggressive on the glass.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton sets the pick for Payne. Back to Booker. Stolen by George. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. George with the ball, and the dunk by Powell.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
To the paint, Leonard with the steal. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. The shot by Powell, no good. Suns trail by 12. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Phoenix making a change. Landale's checked in. Paisley comes in for T.J. Warren. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Devin Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ross. And he overshot that one, missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And here is Los Angeles now. The Suns getting the bucket. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Okogie. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, you know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. So it's the Clippers now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Highland. He gets that one. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Payne. It's stolen. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Payne passes to Ross. Pass to Landale. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Batum with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Here's Mann. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Okogie. And that time, also a missed shot. Over to the wing. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Ross. Batum wide open. He fires. They get it again. Passes it to Highland. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mann. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. Outside for Batum. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
Your Clipper, 31, the Suns, 15.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
On the court for the Suns, we've got Booker. Warren is out there with Durant. Then there's Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 2-guard. Covington out to the right wing. The wide open look for Plumlee. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Clippers lead by 18. Booker against George. Ayton dishes to Warren. He kicks it to Booker. KD on the wing. Here's the 3. Drops in the tray.
Even back at Texas when he was in college, KD would shoot that 3. It would look good the moment it left his hand then. It still does.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the shot goes down. Ayton's got 6.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Plumlee with a screen on Paul. Covington kicks to Powell. Leonard with no one around. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. With the tip, it's good on the putback.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
The drive by Booker. Here's Ayton. No good. Shot missing. Plumlee with some nice D. It's George on the wing. Fires the 3. And it's George again missing. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great. What do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
Outside for George. The feed to Plumlee. Some solid defense there from KD. Booker left side. There's the triple. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. Count it. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Left side, Leonard. Kicks it to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Down low, and Leonard has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 7 points.
You give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
Ball outside. Here's Durant. That one wide left. Clippers leading by 15. The shot by George, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
And Durant still has that flush, just an easy deuce for him.
Here's George, and he lays it straight in. 15 points in the game.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Warren with the ball. Now Covington defending. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And it's Leonard missing. Suns trail by 18. And the dunk by Booker.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Kicks it out to Covington. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 19. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Plumlee. Paul George with the steal. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team.
6 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Zubac over Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Zubac. And both free throws good for Zubac. Now here's Paul. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Suns trail by 19. Paul with the ball. George picks him up. To the inside. Covington with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And here's George for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's KD. Buries it down low. KD's got 9 points now in just the 2nd half.
And that's where Kevin Durant's length really pays off on the inside. Hard to hold him back without fouling.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Zubac.
And how about about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Booker finds Ayton. That one, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. To the paint. Leonard on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Here's Leonard after the Suns pick up 2. No good from Zubac. Outside Durant. Paul outside. Puts up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now Leonard following Chris Paul's three-point attempts. Here's Paul to the middle. Here's Zubac. Crafty move, and he sinks the layup. Zubac has got 4 this quarter.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
KD looking around. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by KD. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 18. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paul George.
And so many times on the defensive end, showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Now, here is George after the miss from KD. George against Booker. Zubac. Back to George. Dishes it to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, George fires from the wing. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And it's sent back by George. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and it's denied.
Well, given how long Baisley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
Substitution for your Clippers. Mason Plumlee. Bones Highland.
Here's Leonard. The pass to Plumlee, and stolen by Ayton. Paul looking around.
LA foul. Bones Highland. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside Covington. It's off. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Smack clowns with mad style.
tip-off goes to the Clippers. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in its center, locking down the middle. Plumlee passes to Leonard. Back to Plumlee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Morant, and it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Highland, pounded by Morant. Pass to Leonard. Here's Plumlee. Plumlee, a screen on Morant. Back to Plumlee. Out to Covington. There's the three. Counted from distance.
Oh, smart positioning by Covington. Just utilizing the corner to find a three-point opportunity.
Brooks outside. Pass to George. Covington with it. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's Morant. Now here's Adams. The layup off target. Now Los Angeles with it. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Out to Covington. Launches a three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson down low. Working on Covington.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
George against Morant. Out to Covington. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it a habit.
Covington against Jackson. Here's Brooks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And good whistle there.
That one misses. He hits the second from the line. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Plumlee. Outside Covington. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Yeah, credit to Covington for watching the floor there and giving it away to a better position shooter.
From deep, Morant. That shot off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And he's all alone. Jumps up. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Leonard against Brooks. Leonard double team. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, the claw. I mean, Leonard controls the ball with those massive hands. Just throws it down.
Right side Bane. Lots of room. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism. When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Shot from the inbound, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
George hits them both.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
Brooks a screen on Leonard. On the wing, Bane. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Highland. Drops in the 3.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Morant with the slam!
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Highland, hounded by Morant. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Right side, Morant. He gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles? The two-way threats of George and Leonard of the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Robert Covington. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Over to the wing. The 3 ball. And he recovers it. Back to Leonard. Pass to Covington. Jacks up a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Covington's got 6 points.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
And it's stolen by Plumlee. Leonard, left side. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. 2 of the greatest to ever do it.
Here's Highland. Kicks it to George. Pass to Plumlee. Back to George. Lets the 3 fly. The Clippers rebound. Leonard outside. Now Covington goes back up. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to George. Here's Covington. George, right side. Here's Highland. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. And it's Morant off the drive. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Highland. Nice persistence to tip it back in. He's got 7.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside for Brooks. From deep three-point range, Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Highland misses. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Brooks finds Adams. Jackson with it. And it's stolen by Plumlee. And here's the fast break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 8 points.
You're smart about picking his spots. That time, Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
Timeout called. Memphis. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark's checked in. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10, and the bucket is good.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Covington, a screen on Morant. Out to the wing. Pass to Highland. Back to Zubac. Leonard outside. From outside the arc. They get it back. Zubac's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And here's Clark for 3. And here's Bane. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to George. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
The Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
1:07 left in the second. Now Clark. All sorts of time. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Clark's gotten his first basket of the night.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
And the jam by George.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Here's Zubac. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it's Morant off the drive.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Powell passes to Zubac. Doubled by Jackson. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Brooks outside. He buries it from 3.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
Powell passes to Zubac. 4 seconds left. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And so it's Los Angeles. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Clippers, 35. The Grizzlies, 22.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's George. Covington from deep. Brooks with the rebound. Well, Memphis shooting about 41%. Takes a 3. He can't get it to go. And Los Angeles the other way now. The drive by Powell. Leonard for three. They get it back. Pass to George. Back to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac. Out to Covington. It's George on the wing. Goes up again. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. George has got 7.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Lets it go from deep. Jackson outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Covington. For the Clippers, Plumlee comes in for Zubac. And it's Highland in for Powell. Outside Morant. Outside Bane. Clock at 6. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Over George. And that one's long.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now here's Morant. He's got 16. Adams finds Bane. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Pass to Highland. And again, it's the Clippers converting. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Bane. Adams with the ball. Can they get it? Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Mason Plumlee. And Adams no good on that one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Highland. George for 3. Knocks down the triple. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what makes George a star. His confidence rising and firing off the catch.
Brooks outside. Outside Bane. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Leonard. And here they come. Pass to Covington. Shoots over Jackson. That's good from Covington. On the assist by George. Covington's got 11 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's George, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Counted. 12 points for him.
An elite player in this league, it's Paul George stepping up, scoring in bunches tonight.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Bane against George. Leonard on the wing. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Plumlee. From the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Brooks outside. For 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Shot by Leonard, no good. And stolen by Leonard. 1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up 19. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
The three. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Highland. Here's the three. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's George. Here's Highland. To the left wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Morant. 6 to shoot. Brooks a screen on George. Morant. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. George against Bain. Pass to Highland. Stolen by Jackson. Here's the break. Here's Morant. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard outside. Fires the three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant, the pass to Adams.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers. That one misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Leonard from deep. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
From deep, Bain. And stolen by Covington. George with it. He's picked up by Bain. Leonard on the wing. Out left to the wing. Back to Plumlee. The three. And it's Bain with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Now here's Leonard. Up top, George. Pass to Plumlee. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A line change here for Memphis. Well, Memphis shooting around 41%. Kennard outside. Knocks it down from distance. Kennard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And the ball out of play, the Grizzlies will have it. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. No good on the quick three. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Out to Gordon. Pass to Zubac. Zubac, screen. Here's Mann. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Clippers lead by 17.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Clippers.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Kawhi Leonard.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And again, Memphis no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's man. Pass to Zubac. Tries again. He hits the back iron and sinks it. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Kennard. Back to Jones. Now Kennard. It's tipped. So no problem for the Clippers as they... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Smack clowns with mad style.